Hello, it's Dr. Liz Cruz from Phoenix, Arizona, gastroenterologist. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Halloween. So excited. I can't believe we're already at Halloween. That means Christmas will be here before you know it. And so very excited. So what are we doing today? We are going to make a chili, a vegetarian chili for a chili cook-off that my wife signed us up for at Abrazo Arrowhead Hospital. And yeah, I'm so excited because I love this chili. This vegetarian chili is so delicious, so good for you, and it's actually really easy to make. I'm going to take you through the steps. That way you can make your own vegetarian chili. And we are getting into cooler weather, so it's a perfect timing. Okay, so here we go. Let's talk about what goes into this chili. A lot of amazing ingredients. As you can see here, we've got some beans. We've got three types of beans. We have black, pinto, and dark red kidney beans. We've also got some delicious corn. You know, can't have chili without corn. We've got some diced tomatoes. And then as far as our fresh vegetables, we've got some carrots, zucchini, onion, and some beautiful red and green bell peppers. And then we've got our broth that we're going to use as our stock and some garlic. And of course, we have a whole ton of seasonings because we have to have seasonings to make it just taste perfectly perfect. Our seasonings will include some salt, garlic salt. We've got pepper, parsley, oregano, some chili powder because it is a chili. And we've got some ground cumin, and that will be our seasonings that is going to make this like some of the most flavorful chili that you have ever had. All right, let's cut some veggies. I'm going to start out with the carrots. Just going to cut the little ends off. And by the way, there's no order in which you need to do this. Okay, this is whatever you want to do, but we are going to just cut them up. We're going to get some little circles of carrots going here. Now I'm going to cut the peppers. Usually just slice them lengthwise and then take them and cut them across. So you just have like little squares of pepper. All right, and now we're cutting the zucchini. We cut off the both ends, and now we're going to cut it in half. All right, beautiful zucchini. And then I will cut lengthwise, three down in three ways, and then little squares. Okay. All right, and now moving on to the onion. All righty. And we're just going to have little chunks. All right, and now it's time for the garlic. So we're going to have a couple tablespoons of garlic. And this is the already minced garlic that you can buy pretty much at any grocery store. All right. All right, now we have all our vegetables in the pot. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? All those fresh vegetables. My fingers are clean, don't worry. And now it's time to simmer these vegetables. I'm going to simmer them. I'm going to put some vegetable broth, which you can buy anywhere also. I'm going to simmer it for about 10-15 minutes. While the vegetables are steaming, while they're simmering over there on the stove, I'm going to go ahead and start opening up the cans. We've got the beans, we've got our corn, we've got our tomatoes. And once we get these cans open, we need to drain the water. The only thing that doesn't get drained is going to be the tomatoes. We'll put those tomatoes in whole, just like that. So go ahead and start draining this. So it's here simmering for almost 10 minutes, and we've just been stirring it up. It smells amazing, amazing. So we'll just give it a couple more minutes, few more minutes here before we add in the beans, the tomatoes, and the corn. Now we're going to start putting everything else in here. Very exciting. We're going to put our beans. We've got black beans. We've got the dark red kidney beans, our pinto beans. And by the way, you could put any beans in here that you want. These are just the ones that we like using. Then you've got the corn, which just adds that special touch, and the diced tomatoes. All this deliciousness. Now I'm going to stir it up. My goodness, I'm drooling in my mouth. So amazing. We're going to add a little bit of water. And we just want to just cover up the vegetables and the beans, maybe about an inch of water above the vegetables. There we go. It's perfect. Now we've got all our vegetables, our beans, the corn, we've got everything in here. We put our water. What we're going to do now is raise the heat so that we can get it to boiling, and then we're going to add our seasonings. So first we have salt. So we'll start adding some salt. Do some pepper. And I'm just starting out with this. I mean, obviously we're going to need much more salt, but we'll start out with that. Put some garlic, some parsley and oregano, and a little bit of chili powder and some cumin. Smells amazing. I'm going to mix this up. I'm going to bring this to a boil. Once it starts boiling, we'll bring it down to a simmer, and then we'll let it simmer for about 30 minutes. All right, it's been simmering for about 15 minutes, so we're just going to give it a good stir, and then we'll let it simmer for another 15 minutes. Take a look at that. It's beautiful, looking more and more like a chili, and it smells amazing. So our chili has been simmering now for about 30 minutes, and we're going to go ahead and test this because it smells amazing. And look at that. Look at all that richness, those beans and vegetables, the corn. I mean, so good. It really smells amazing. Normally, we usually will make boil some shells, and these are actually shells made from chickpeas, so they're a little bit of a healthier version as opposed to just regular pasta shells, and like the white flour. And we'll usually put this and then put the chili on it, okay? But for purposes of this chili competition that we're doing, we're not going to do the shells. We're going to keep it really simple. I'm going to show you a couple other things that we do. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and test this and put a little bit in this spoon. I'm so excited. Put a little bit in this bowl. And another thing that we do, which is really a nice little topper for the chili, is we use this organic dairy-free sour cream. It's made from cashews. It is so good. It's so good. It looks just like sour cream. I personally think it tastes even better. See? It's really creamy. And just put a little bit on my chili. I'm drooling. All right, here we go. My goodness, so good. Oh my goodness. This is so good. I wish you were here. So delicious. Again, I just want to recap. This is a very delicious and healthy vegan chili. A lot of great vegetables in here, a lot of beans. It's so good. You watched me make the whole thing. Amazing dairy-free organic sour cream. Top it off. Delicious. I'm telling you, we're planning on winning this contest. Happy Halloween.